You know, it is currently 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just finished watching a couple of videos on YouTube related to Lords of the Fallen, and I'm good at pissing people off, so how about we attack your build videos? So, how's it going, you glorious bastards? My name is FOXSOL, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video here on Lords of the Fallen. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing a topic that I don't think many has actually talked about, which is build videos. So, typically I do not watch, if I'm doing content on a game or something, I do not go out of my way to make any kind of watching of anyone's content, to be like, hey, yeah, I want to watch someone's content so that way, I'll take their ideas or something. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Today I was a little bit bored. I've been working on some stuff, so I've been, sitting back, watching some other content creators and watching some videos related to Lords of the Fallen. And these videos were about basically like the best Radiance build, the best Inferno build, the best Umbral build, why Radiance is better than Inferno, doing fucking 2.56 million fucking damage in the fucking with my Inferno build, dominating the PvP market. And I'm just like dominating PvE. I'm watching all these clickbait title fucking videos, laughing my ass off. And I'm gonna be honest with you. My problem with build videos right now, my biggest pet peeve right now is the fact that build videos really don't fucking matter right now. Like, in this game, you have a singularity of a problem. And that problem right now stimulates that the PvP and the PvE is not a balanced game. The game is not balanced in whichever shape form you want to think of it. The game lacks true diversity for the ability to even have the idea of doing great fucking builds. It's hard to really try to put this into words, but it's like streaming this game for the last couple of months and just going through it and overlooking all this stuff, having fun with people in streams and watching people's builds. I've been one-shot by Radiance builds. I've been one-shotted by fucking Inferno builds, by Umbral builds. I've one-shot with Radiance builds. I've one-shot with Inferno builds. I've one-shot with Umbral builds. And the thing about it is that, look, when it comes to poison builds, bleed builds, fucking strength builds, all these builds right here are shit builds. Okay, straight up, if you're trying to do some kind of a strength-based build right now, bro, don't. Especially if you're trying to go into PvP or you're trying to go into New Game Plus 1 PvE. Strength builds legitimately suck in this game. All right. Now, with your Radiance builds, your Inferno builds, and your Umbral builds, you do stand more of a chance against others, okay? Whether that is within PvE, PvP, it doesn't really matter. But, again, with these builds comes something really funny, okay? Compared to that of something like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. All right, and I'm going to use them as the primary examples for this. Even fucking Neo. Neo was fucking good as shit. In this game, if you go into PvP, and we'll use it as the primary example for this for right now. In PvP, it was based on your skills. It was based on your build. It was based on how you operated every single maneuver and how you calculated your steps, right? And at the end of the day, you felt good if you won or even lost because you did your best. In this game, when it comes to the builds itself, the builds are basically all exactly the fucking same. Whether it's Infernal, whether it's Radiance, like there is nothing that makes anything else any better. Your build, the builds are the builds. Like if you do an Infernal build, you could do fucking, you know, 2,000-3,000 damage per hit. You do an Umbral build, you could do 2,000-3,000 damage per hit. You do a fucking, I don't know, a goddamn Radiance build, do 2,000-3,000 a hit. It all depends, you know, hey, what catalyst you have, how if you plus 10 to catalyst, you know, if you, it's based on other elements. And I do apologize if you hear snoring in the background because it is kind of distracting me as well. I do have a beagle that's sleeping next to my son right now, and they're on my couch right now, and it's adorable as fuck. But the beagle is a snoring son of a bitch. Like I can't fucking sleep. I can't even fucking sleep with that shit. But back to the video. I find that when I see these videos so far on YouTube of saying that, oh, this is the best build, 2.3 million damage, why Radiance is the best build, why Infernal's the best build, Umbral builds are the best build. I'm looking at these videos and I'm just like, dude, I've been streaming this game since day of release. I have done almost every different type of fucking build in this game. I have gone through my way, and it doesn't matter. With the updates of what they've done, especially in PvE, you know, when I was in New Game 0 and I'm watching them doing, you know, kill a boss in 3 seconds pretty much, I'm like, I know you're New Game plus 0. You're not New Game plus 1. You're not New Game plus 2. You're New Game plus 0. And the reason why I know that is because your fucking build is two-shotting a boss. You're not going to be doing that in New Game plus 1. I said you could do that with the early game bosses, but not with those late game bosses. You're not gonna be going to the Monarch boss and going fucking destroy his ass. Okay, I'm sorry. You're not gonna be two-shotting that boss. You might be able to get away with like 10, but that's because each one of those bosses had a true behavioral improvement of artificial and of inflation, increasing their fucking lifespan to up to like 20% the first time, and then like an additional 10 to 15% for each new game you play afterwards. And you don't have a +1 or 2 ring or amulet to fucking increase your ability, so you're stuck where you're at. So I already know that for a fucking fact. And what gets to me is that watching these people make these build videos and try to sucker other people in a sense like, hey, my build's the best build, and they're getting all these views and everything. I don't think people quite understand how, you know, the game's lack of balancing in PvP and PvE. Like, dude, I can one-shot with fucking crossbows. I've seen it happen. I can one-shot you with an Umbral build. I can one-shot you with an Infernal build. I can use a shitty fucking spell and two-shot you with fucking Umbral. It's not hard because, you know, there is no balancing in the game. There is no, right now, there is no best build, okay? There is no best Umbral build. There's no best Radiance build. There's no best Infernal build. And there's definitely not, you know, one is not better than the others when it comes to it, okay? Doesn't matter what kind of armor you wear. Doesn't matter what kind of shit you're doing. It is what it is. And I'm confused. You know, my opinion in this game is straight up, is just trying to express, you know, my opinion on this is that I've done this for so long so far. I have tried every different thing. I know that strength builds in this game are fucking shit. The worst of them all. But I love playing a strength build. I really love pretending I'm fucking Guts, basically, with a fucking giant sword and slashing the shit out of it. It's a shitty fucking build. Doesn't matter what kind of salts I put on. Doesn't matter what kind of fucking extra fucking holy damage I add on. It doesn't fucking matter. My build is going to be basically shit in this case, you know? Now, if I go to an Infernal build or I go to a Radiance build and I use magic, you know, I use the proper fucking catalyst here, you know, which I don't have one on this character right now. I use the proper catalyst. Guess what? Now, all of a sudden, my build has fucking become fucking God. And it doesn't matter which type of build I go with, it has just became God. So all I'm saying to you guys is when you go looking for a build video, don't go think that is the end all. You don't think like that is the actual best fucking build that there is, because I'm going to tell you right now, what we need to hope for and wait for is that the PvP, the PvE gets truly balanced to where, you know what, we can actually find out what are good builds, you know, what are the best builds for this. Because in all honesty, right now, when it's going to come to PvP, it's basically who's going to land. If you know what you're doing, you know your build's really good, you know you're doing the maximum damage with your build, guess what? When it comes down to it in PvP scenario here, it's pretty much whoever lands the first shot wins. That's what it's going to boil down to. It's not going to be boiled down based on skill. It's going to be based, hey, I landed my shot first, you fucking dead. That's pretty much what it comes down to. The skill now becomes who can hit first. And I don't consider that a real fucking skill. I don't think that is a good skill. Like, look at this. Look at this crossbow build. Boom, look. So fucking impressive. And we're in New Game 0. Wow. That is the best thing. I can show you. Want to know how to do this crossbow build? Let me show you how to do this crossbow build. Boom. This is what we did for the crossbow build. Boom. Here you go. Princess Sting. Fucking this ring. Black feather fucking ring. Boom. There you go. Best fucking goddamn crossbow build. Mwah. There. Give me fucking 5.6 million likes on the next video and I'll drop you the best fucking poop build. How's that sound? Sorry. It's just, until this game gets its true treatment of getting a true balance update for both PvP, because they have every spell is pretty much still fucking OP. Well, even the shitty spells are still fucking good, okay? Until this game gets balanced, we're going to be suffering through the same shit that we're going to be suffering for the entire time. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm hoping, and I'm just saying, I'm hoping those changes will come soon. And when those changes come, yeah, then let's take a look to find out what is going to be the best build for PvP. Because right now, PvP is broken, and there is no fucking finding a good build until that shit gets fucking fixed. So, before I let you guys go real quick, I need to go ahead and say thank you to all our channel members on the channel. Currently, we have over 84 members. That is from people who have decided to become members on the channel, as well as people who have apparently, you know, been gifted memberships from our great members. So for you guys, this video, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to be posting this up for the members first and foremost, so that way you guys get to see this one day before it's actually released to the public. And I'm thinking that this is what we're going to be doing with videos in the future. So if you're a member, you get to see this video 24 hours before it goes up to the next. So thank you so much for having, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you, and I'm hoping you're having a swell day. So until next time, catch you on the flip side. Peace.